YouTube. Apparently my camera cut off on me. I don't know why this stupid camera cuts off. But when I get me a new cell phone with my new job, I will in fact get a new camera so it can stop cutting off. So this is going to be the video presentation called Sex Game. What animal are you? Now this is something new, something fresh. This is a different take. This is one of those types of videos that you don't expect from me, but it's January 1st, 2020, and I want to give you something new, something fresh. Now, the reason why it's going to be called Sex Game, What Animal Are You? Is because a lot of men and women do go to sleep. Hold on, every time I do a YouTube video, somebody always want to call and interrupt me. Sorry, I apologize about that. I don't like people calling early in the morning, especially when it's a holiday. They should just sit their ass down and find something to do because it disturbs the quality of the video. So I apologize for that. Now, the reason why it's going to be called Sex Game, What Animal Are You? Is because men and women do go to sleep 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and they dream about what animal they would want to be. Some people dream about being a professional football player, a basketball player, a rock star, a rapper. Some people wish they had superpowers and they were superheroes. And then you have men and women who dream about being animals. So this don't matter if it goes in order or in a specific order. So let's start. The first animal I would probably say is the tiger. Because as a child, as a teenager, I was always fascinated by tigers. They're big, they're strong, they're powerful, they're dominant, and they're 400 pounds of muscle. And if you look in the zodiac sign, if you go to China or Japan, you will notice they take magical, mythical animals, and that can be your zodiac sign. So here in America, we have our own version, our own system of a zodiac sign. And then when you go to places like China or Japan or Mexico or New Zealand or Australia or Great Britain, they have their own version of the zodiac sign. See, I was born in January 1986, so in China and Japan, I would be known as the year of the tiger, eye of the tiger. If you've seen the Rocky movies and you know the backstory of Rocky, you will know that they always play that song by the rock band called Survivor. And every time Rocky 3 come on, I always sing the lyrics to the rock song because he's always saying Eye of the Tiger. And you can see the tiger in the background. Same thing with James Bond movies. You can see a tiger in the background and the tiger war, which let it know its dominance. So I like the tiger. So that's number one for me. Coming in at number two is the dragon. Why? Because the dragon is the most strongest, the most powerful, and most fierce animal, mythical creature of all animals. If you look at martial arts, you would notice they take animals like the tiger, the dragon, the turtle, and the snake, and they do illustrations of all the animals. Martial arts fighting styles like Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Hokaido, Wushu, you do variations of the animals. And the dragon is by far the most powerful and the most powerful animal that people dream and fantasize about. Coming in at number three is, this might be a surprise to you, the turtle. A lot of people like turtles. I like turtles because as a kid, I loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I actually had a turtle. I actually had two turtles. The first turtle got sick and passed away. And then the second turtle passed away 3 years later because the person that was taking care of my turtle, that turtle ended up getting sick because it wasn't getting enough food, enough water, enough sunlight. And when I was at school, I would be very worried about the turtle. So, plus I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And as a kid, I used to take my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Ranger action figures and put them inside the aquarium. And my turtle would be looking, would have a funny look on its face because I would have a toy Ninja Turtle, and it would be trying to actually play with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy, um, which it never did. But when it saw a Power Ranger toy, it would always run to the Power Ranger toy. So I would always play with my turtle with toys. But this is like 13 years ago when I was a little kid. So that's why I like turtles. Coming in at number 4, now I know some people might feel like that this should actually be number 1 and not number 4. On my list, it's number 4, but the vast majority of people have this at number 1. I got it at number 4. It is the legendary mountain lion. The mountain lion is very strong, very powerful, and a lot of times is depicted as the king of the jungle. And a lot of black men and a lot of white men love the mountain lion because it represents something in movies, television shows, comic books, cartoons, comic books, and that is 110% masculinity. You ask any man in the world what animal does he compare himself to, and most of the time you're going to hear the mountain lion. Some guys will say the dragon, some will say the tiger. Most of the time you're going to hear the lion. It is synonymous. You got men when they play basketball and football, they describe their game as being a mountain lion. So, and plus that's LeBron James's trademark when you buy his tennis shoes. It represents masculinity. Plus, I grew up watching the cartoon, The Lion King. And then they made a live action movie of what? The Lion King. So I like mountain lions. You do not want to go into a jungle or a forest and mess with the mountain lion. The mountain lion will get into that ass. So you don't want to mess with the mountain lion. Alright, coming in at number 5 on this list is the great white shark. What else can I say? You think of the movie Jaws, that's why I like the great white shark. Number 6 is the killer whale. Why? Because when I was a kid I used to go to SeaWorld and they would have the dolphins, but they would show pictures of the killer whales because they were not allowed at SeaWorld to actually show you an actual killer whale, and when they started doing it, they made it like a one-time event where people want to touch the dolphins, they want to touch the killer whales, so that's why I like that. Coming in at number 7 is the bear, the grizzly bear, because it's also an alpha male, and it's also big, strong, and powerful, and to me it's like the alpha male of the cave. Now, coming in at number 8 is the Tyrannosaurus Rex, because if it weren't for Steven Spielberg, I would not understand my fascination with dinosaurs. As a kid, as a teenager, and as an adult, I was always fascinated with dinosaurs, particularly the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, a bonus would be number 9, and that would be the gorilla, because they say us human beings evolved from the monkey, from the gorilla. So I would say that's actually 9 animals. This is just a fun, interesting YouTube video that I wanted to make because it's January 1st, 2020. And you know how I am on this YouTube channel. I always make one video that's for fun, entertainment, and then I always turn around and make a video that's straightforward and serious. So I guess you can say you get 2 videos today back to back on both channels. Public service announcement, I will be making a new YouTube channel that will talk about movies and television shows, but I'm going to make a new series, and that new series is going to be television and film versus comics. I might make 3 videos, I might make it into a 4-part series, make it 4 episodes, and instead of you always seeing me on the internet, because it's always just me, you're going to see me start interviewing some people about what they think is better, the television or film counterparts of the superheroes or the actual comic books. And if the series is a good smash hit, if it's well received, then I'll make a sequel, which will be television and film versus anime. So it all depends on that. I got 11 subscribers, so thank you, because I got 11 subscribers. And it's 2020, and because it's 2020, we're going to do things big, bigger and better than ever before and come at you with new concept videos that you'll never expect. I always like to be unpredictable, but at the same time, I also like to be very creative in how I approach YouTube. So enjoy your day today. Until next time, peace.